Steady trying to find them more. No, 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 no. Let's get it. What's up,
We're the
everyone?
same idea. We're the same thought. That's crack up.
In unison.
In unison. If you know, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Episode 26. 26, I think it is. I'm starting to lose count. I don't know how Joe Rogan keeps up with his episodes, bro. That guy's got well over like 2,000 now. Don't know how people remember.
He got Screen Man.
I
He got
Jamie.
assistants.
Hey Jamie, pull that clip up of of this actor eating something weird. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Locked Up podcast. This is Assam. I am Ali. We got some juicy convos for you guys today. Trade vibes.
Ooh, the rumors are circulating.
Some things been coming out. I did find CP in a Lakers uniform Photoshop because that could have been a thing. So there's a lot of Photoshop photos of him in a Laker uniform.
Vetoed.
So it is apparent that CP prefers either LA or New York, right? New York have a deal ready. It seems like it's in the hands of Mr. Dolan. So what are your thoughts on this? What's going on? What's going on with CP3? What's going on in New York?
The moment you said LA? In the hands of Mr. Dolan, that just shook my confidence.
He's going to fumble it.
Uh-oh. I am not interested in CP in New York whatsoever. That's like, guess I'm not seeing you this year. I'll only see you when you verse LeBron. You know what I mean? CP to LA though, ooh, I like it. I'm just worried about his age and his injury proneness. I know he was healthy last year, and we pretty much get Rondo on steroids, but for the whole season with CP. CP can get sweaty buckets. I just wish he was a shooting guard, not a point guard. Would be perfect. Pretty much.
Well, if we keep Bradley, I don't think we're going to keep KCP. If we can keep Bradley, I don't see the need for another shooting guard, and Caruso could probably play the two as well.
I just think another point guard, another ball handler, I think it just becomes too much. Like, we literally don't need that much. As if
we won't have Rondo
high
anymore.
IQ plays, sweaty plays. Oh, if we don't have Rondo, then man, CP3 as the replacement would be fantastic. If we don't have Rondo,
I don't think we will have Rondo. Yeah, I highly doubt it.
If we don't keep Rondo, then that's it. Then CP would be great. But we need a sniper with CP3, then I'm happy. It cannot just be we got CP3 and that's it.
Here's the thing, right? I don't think we are keeping the following people. I don't think we're keeping Howard, KCP, and Rondo. I think those three are gone. Who are we going to trade for a $38 million contract? Who are we going to trade?
I can't tell you, bro. I can't tell you.
Now, New York can take that contract on. Why the hell CP would even want to consider Knicks in his destination, I don't know. In terms of like the health and the injury thing, I think he'll be fine in the Lakers because he had his first really healthy season with probably the most responsibility he's ever had in a team. Even in Lob City, he didn't have this much responsibility because he just was surrounded by youngins, bro. They gave them, a 0.2% chance to make the playoffs? And at the time, we thought,
And he did that. He did that.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. That's what we thought. I thought
that. Was he? He was highest in scoring in the fourth quarter in the league.
Yeah.
Averaged the most points per game in the fourth quarter specifically, in crunch time specifically. So, if we lose Rondo and we get CP3, that's a huge upgrade. But we definitely need a sniper as well, and then I'd be very happy. Would love to see it. I mean, CP's, just like Rondo with the IQ, but just an even better player as well, and better shooting, and more reliable, and more sweaty, and can drive, and all that kind of stuff. So, as Chris Paul assist is just as magical as LeBron assist as well. So I'd love to see
I just don't think it's possible. I just don't see how mathematically that's possible. I don't know why that's even a conversation.
I'm a bit shook about this offseason. really don't feel like there's a clear like way it's gonna go. Something random is gonna happen. I mean, I'm already hearing about Daryl Morey trying to poach James Harden already. So like,
we'll get to there.
Damn,
We'll get to there.
There's a lot
There's been
going
a few
on.
things that have come out.
So my quick answer is New York. Hell no. LA. I'd love to see it.
Okay, well, my answer is New York. Hell no. LA. Not possible. Right? It's just how. How is one of the most expensive players in the NBA? We have 2 max contracts. How do you do that?
I don't know. Maybe we can like stretch his contract. I don't know. Maybe he takes less, some type of thing. I don't know.
I want to acknowledge someone else in this whole scenario, right? If there's anybody in this planet that I trust, like if you know how they have those memes where it's like gun to your head, first person to answer the phone, you have to call someone. If they answer, you live. Iguodala. If gun to my head, if they were like, you have to choose a GM to make a smart decision in the offseason, who are you going with? I'm going with Sam Presti. So if I trust anybody in this league to make a good decision, it's Sam Presti.
Sam Presti post Harden trade has been fantastic.
Well, okay, so that was his one.
Yeah, but that one is not his fault because the ownership didn't want to pay luxury tax.
And so he got Harden in the first place. Yeah. So clean record, bro. Sam Presti.
Because that was like a franchise slip. Ever since that, the moves he's made and the teams he's created.
Fantastic. Amazing. He's done literally the best he possibly can with what he's got. And I bet you he's going to do that again this year as well.
And to be honest, the second guy is Mr. Moore, mate. Daryl.
It is. So we'll get to that. Let's talk about that. So apparently there's mutual interest to send James Harden to Philly alongside the rest of the team. They haven't said who's in the trade package.
Yeah, I don't know. But if I was Morey, man, Horford and Tobias out of here. And the whole team except for Simmons and Embiid if possible. But man, if any team's gonna trade, they're gonna want one of the two, if not even both. So I don't know, man. If he can somehow hustle it to get James Harden and without losing one of those two, that could be a nasty team. Maybe not this year, but the next year if they build more parts around them. Very nasty. Will it Big three.
How will it be? Apart from Embiid, right, who's very worrisome with his injuries, we essentially have Harden
as well, to be honest.
With a 6'10" Westbrook. It's the same. It's pretty much the same thing happening again. With a big Westbrook. That's two very athletic point guards that can't shoot.
He doesn't jack though. He doesn't jack.
That's what I'm saying.
Takes his shots. But he scores though. He gets his 20 points per game without jacking and being inefficient. That's the difference between Westbrook and Simmons, right?
Okay.
And surely Harden being on the court should open the floor up for both Simmons and Embiid. So maybe it might give Simmons even just a little more confidence to actually start jacking a little bit, like we both want him to do. And I think Embiid and Harden is going to remind me a lot of Howard and Harden, except, Embiid is offensively lit as well.
What I said in the previous episode was this is the biggest if ... team in the league right now. This team could be a championship contending team if they don't do the ... they will be the same as the previous years, right? So here's the thing, right? I don't think you're going to get Harden without giving up Embiid or Simmons, and it's probably going to be Simmons. So if you keep
and the thing I think Embiid, bro.
Yeah. I don't know why Rockets would
Embiid's
want that.
Embiid's better, but he's injury prone.
Yeah, but the thing is the load is going to be massively off of him because he's just got this like scoring machine. It's the best way to describe Harden as a magician, right? Make the ball disappear type thing, right? But the thing is I would actually keep Tobias Harris, and I would I would definitely want to get rid of Al Horford. No disrespect to Al Horford, I love what he did in Boston, but he's really old, and if you can get a couple of solid role players for Al Horford, you're not going to include him in this trade because Rockets aren't going to want him, or they might want him. Who knows? Let's say they don't want him. You have to give up Simmons. I think, and I think you need to try and keep Harris. So Harden, Harris, and Embiid is your big three, not Simmons, Harden, and Embiid. Because Harris Harris
under
has
Doc
it in him.
Rivers, we should see it. Yeah, Harris does have it in him. We saw how sweaty he was for the Clippers. I don't understand how that Harris did not show up to Philly. Really baffles
And once again, gun to my head, Daryl Morey.
Yeah, it's an F team, bro. I agree. All right, on to the next.
Big time F team. Big time F team. The next trade vibe. Wow, baby. Oh, I messed that one up. Let me get rid of that real quick. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, Giannis could potentially, give me a sec. Giannis has been rumored to go to Golden State. So,
man,
okay, let me explain this to
you. Scary thought, man, if it's a reality.
Let me explain this. As there is mutual interest, this is all a massive rumor, right? This could all just be BS. Giannis is mutual interest with Bucks to part ways. Giannis spends a lot of his time in Miami. The Bucks and the Warriors have mutual interest. And the Bucks do not want to give up Giannis in free agency for nothing. So they would probably look to trade him this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing you said there was spends his time in the offseason in Miami. Just like how our guy LeBron spends his off seasons in LA, now he lives there. So I think that spends off season in Miami thing is huge. Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, San Francisco's nice, the Bay, Silicon Valley. Bay Area. Yeah. So I do not want to see him in Golden State. I'd love to see him in the Heat.
I would love both, to be honest.
It would be nasty, though. Either way, it would be nasty. Steph Curry and Giannis.
I would, and the thing is that's their big man. Remember, I said they need a big man. I would give up, Wiggins, Draymond Green, the second pick, and go get Giannis. And that's your big man.
That'd be nasty.
And Eric Pascal can just mature quickly.
Honestly, I think Giannis in Golden State would be so crazy because the load is not on him. So he can literally play center, bro. Like literally block shots, grab rebounds, run, catch lobs, does his, freight train barreling to the rim. He ain't gonna take no threes. He ain't gonna take no jump shots. Like he can literally just he's in paradise, bro. And he can conserve his energy to make the big plays, to get the big snatch. You know what I mean? Man, Curry loves. I would want to go. Curry loves.
If I was him, I would want to go there.
I can't wait to see Steph Curry too. You know what?
He's the player.
You're hyped for Golden State, but I'm hyped for just Steph Curry. I want to just see, I want to see a couple of Klay Thompson strokes as well, but that's about it.
I'm so excited to see Curry. I'm so excited to see Curry. I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the thing is, but this isn't the same as KD coming to the Warriors. This isn't like a sour signing or like a sour acquisition. This is that's lit acquisition.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just that we're a bit soured on Golden State because they've been dominant. So it's like enough. Chill out, please.
Yeah.
Because KD, what made us angry is that it was just too much. You know what I mean? 73 and 19. We add the second best player in the world. It just became too much.
The way he went at it. Everything to do with that, right? Giannis is just not on that. Is just not on that vibe.
Yeah. So even if Giannis goes to Miami, I wouldn't be as mad. It's not the same thing as KD. Not the same thing.
If he goes to Miami, that's amazing. If he goes to Miami,
it's not a 73 and 9 team. You know what I mean? They didn't go out and win the chip.
All right, brother, you got something for me,
brother.
By the looks,
I do.
By the looks of things,
off topic question, real quick.
Off topic, and I don't even. Okay, so what the hell is
that? So, assuming same height and weight, who would win in a fight between Sully and Shrek? I saw this on a post and I found it hilarious, so I wanted to hit you with it and do the banner for you.
Bro, that Sully photo?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so man, that's a really hard one. Do you know your answer?
No, I actually didn't think about it too much. Actually, I was just so focused on giving it to you. I want to see what you
Okay,
say first. I'll
same
think
height
about it
and
now.
weight. I'm gonna go with Sully.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'll
I'm
go
gonna go
Sully
with
as well.
Sully. He's athletic, bro. He's more
You
athletic
know,
than Shrek.
he's more athletic. He's a monster deep down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is. He is a
He's
beast.
he's a nicer guy, but he has to unleash that. Then there we go. All right, and then all right. So because of this, I might as well ask, what's the better movie? You better not slip on this one.
Oh, it's Monsters Inc.
Ah, there we go.
Monsters Inc.
Good, correct
Monsters Inc. is
answer, brother.
yeah,
You think
Monsters Inc.
Shrek? Get out of here with that. Miss me
Nah,
with
Monsters
that.
Inc. Absolutely. All
Fantastic. I
right,
just wanted to
so
throw in a cheeky
you
off-topic
have
question
to
for
throw
you.
that in. All right. So I've got my usual segment, right? We got a curveball question of the day. This is
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
this is a little bit more not this isn't hypothetical, I should say. All the other ones are hypotheticals. This is not a hypothetical question. This is more of actually a topic that I
This
could have
real
actually made a
life.
separate. Yeah, I could have made a separate banneret for you. So people have been talking as of late now. I think we can both agree, bro, if there is any team, if you just block off your mind for a second, just point to a team. If I asked you, who has emptied the clip the most out of any team in the offseason, we're going to say the Brooklyn Nets, right? They've done damn near everything you can possibly. Every day there's a new move that they've made. So they've put this on them. Chip or bust? Is it a chip or bust season for the Nets next season?
For me personally, I feel like Eastern Conference Finals minimum. That's the minimum.
Not finals?
I want to see how the offseason ends. I want to see if there's a true, like, let's say Giannis goes to the Heat or something. You know what I mean? Oh, like, all right, then those two in the finals. There's no clear cut. Like right now, it's not very clear cut which team will be in the finals with them. You know what I mean? In the East.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who would you say? Maybe Celtics? You know?
What in the Eastern Conference Finals? Oh, it's Miami.
Yeah, Celtics or Miami. Okay, Celtics or Miami, pretty much. So I think, but honestly, KD is like a default best player in the East, assuming he's not terrible off the Achilles. I literally think 60% Durant is best player in the East.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Maybe
65%.
Best player in the East. Best player in the East. 70%, 100%. 70%,
yeah, 70%. Not 60. 60, bro. You gotta give it to
65
Giannis.
though. 65 is the line then. You know what I mean? I tried to hyperbole a little bit. You know what I'm saying though.
That's funny.
So even if he's not quite right, but he's still okay, he's best player in the East. So that automatically should make him the best team. I think Brooklyn is a sweaty team, a deep team, and Kyrie is there too. And Kyrie is nasty as well. So I think they should definitely make the finals, no doubt about it. I just want to see like the teams be set before I go, ooh, they have to make finals at least. Maybe because it's the line for me is either make Eastern Conference Finals or make finals. And if they lose to LeBron, that's not a bust season. It's not a bust if you lose to LeBron.
Well, I mean, I think we have to keep the same consistency, right? If LeBron started making all of these moves, people would say it's chip or bust. It's chip or bust every season for LeBron. Every damn season.
And he didn't make the playoffs and got flamed and got disrespected and got got thrown out, kicked out the throne pretty much. And now he's sitting right back on it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the same flamethrower, bro. KD and Kyrie. You guys want this, so it's a chip or bust. If you don't win the championship, it's a bust season.
To be honest, the podcast comments that Kyrie did, about crunch time with KD, that's when he started asking for smoke. That's when he started asking for smoke.
KD as well. KD as well. What did he say? He said, I beat LeBron in back-to-back finals. Everyone calls me the GOAT. What does that make me? Okay, bruv. Let's see how you do. Chip or bust.
Do it again with that Curry, brother.
All right, brother. Let's see it.
Anyway, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Locked Up Podcast. We wrapped up another solid episode 26. Classic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow the socials. Ladies and gentlemen, the timestamps are in the description. See you for episode 27. Peace.